Well, Bennett Kessler filed this story. The Inyo Water Commission was formed under the long-term water agreement between Inyo County and the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power in the early 1990s. It was designed to be the public body that connects the people of the Owens Valley to water issues. Inyo County recently announced that 2 seats on the Water Commission will become available for appointment. Now, the 2 seats are currently held by Sally Simons and Mike Prather. The history of the Water Commission has been highlighted by perceptions that the supervisors will not appoint anyone who will shake up the status quo with DWP. And some commissions have complained that the Board of Supervisors failed to listen to their recommendations. At one point, the commission was nearly dissolved, but saved by members of the public who said they feel this appointed body fills a purpose. Now, commissioners do get a chance to weigh in on water issues and are charged with watchdogging the water agreement requirements of environmental protection. Now, for those interested in sitting on the Water Commission, the Inyo supervisors are now accepting applications to fill those 2 seats. You should submit a request for appointment to the Board of Supervisors, and that is P.O. Box N, Independence, California 93526. The request must be received by the clerk of the board, Pat Gunsally, on or before this Thursday, 5 p.m., October 31st. Well, a Bishop man, a 41-year-old Bishop man, was chased and arrested after a high-speed pursuit down Sherwin Grade on Sunday. California Highway Patrol units from the Bridgeport and Bishop offices worked on this arrest. Now, according to the CHP, Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, a CHP officer was driving northbound on Highway 395 north of McGee Creek Road and saw a black GMC Yukon traveling southbound at a high rate of speed. The officer used his radar equipment and, according to officers, tracked the GMC at over 100 miles per hour. The officer turned, overtook the GMC, and tried to make an enforcement stop. The driver failed to yield, and officers said a 14-mile pursuit took place involving speeds well over 100 miles per hour and reckless driving by the driver of the GMC. A CHP unit from the Bishop area office joined the pursuit shortly before the driver pulled over to the right shoulder and stopped. Officers said the driver initially refused to get out of the vehicle. Officers eventually took the man into custody at gunpoint. The arresting officer noted symptoms of drug intoxication. A blood sample was obtained and is pending drug analysis. Now, the suspect, 41-year-old Carlos Perez of Bishop, was booked at the Mono County Jail in Bridgeport on allegations of felony reckless evading, driving under the influence of drugs, and resisting arrest. No injuries or property damage were reported. Well, back on Thursday, October 24th, the CHP Bridgeport area office, in conjunction with the CHP's Inland Division Air Operations units that based at Apple Valley Airport, they conducted another aircraft speed enforcement detail on US 395 from Tom's Place to McGee Creek. Now, during the approximately 2-hour and 10-minute detail, CHP aircraft officers identified vehicles traveling in excess of the maximum speed limit and directed officers on the ground to make enforcement contacts. A total of 4 citations were issued to drivers traveling between 76 and 80 miles per hour. That's exceeding the maximum speed limit by 11 miles per hour or greater. Well, the pilot of a single-engine airplane survived a crash near Huntington Lake in the Sierra National Forest late last week. That pilot is believed to be possibly a local resident. Now, according to the Fresno Bee, a California Highway Patrol helicopter crew requested assistance to hoist an injured person out of the crash site, which was at an elevation of nearly 9,000 feet. Now, according to that Fresno Bee article, the pilot's condition was not released, but search and rescue crews saw him walking outside the plane. The Bee also said the pilot was flying from Fresno to Sacramento when he crashed. Now, the Fresno Bee reported that according to FAA registration information, the plane is owned by Arnie Peterson of Big Pine and by Paul Baldwin. The pilot reportedly radioed Fresno Air Traffic Control to report low oil pressure and that he was going down in the Sierra, and that crash remains under investigation. Well, the new Gateway Monument at the entrance to Mammoth Lakes recently garnered an award. Saraway Media's Rob Gill was on scene.
I don't want to quote Joe Biden, but this is a really big deal, and you guys deserve the recognition you're going to get. The Helen Putnam Award was established in 1982 by the League of California Cities to recognize outstanding achievements that benefit the community and businesses in the community. And you guys received the award this year. I actually saw it presented in Sacramento. Unfortunately, nobody could make it, but you guys did get a big, nice presentation in front of I'd say about 4,000 league members at the Sacramento Civic Center. So you were recognized in Sacramento at our annual conference. So I want you to know that did take place. And you got the excellence in city business. And I'd like to invite Elizabeth Tinney up. I think she basically spearheaded this achievement. And I was able to stop by, and I got here a little early and took a picture of the sign. It's a beautiful sign, both of them. It's a beautiful sign. It's an incredible sign. Congratulations to the council, the community, and the staff. Good job, you guys.
Oh, thank you. I present this to the town of Mammoth Lakes because it was all that money. The council said, "Yeah, we've got to have this," and that money from the Public Art Fund is what really made it possible. I raised a lot of money, but you guys made such a huge difference. So.
Well, I know that Chip can't possibly know this because, of course, he doesn't live here and was not here as this was going on. But really, the only role that I played was to give a speech on the opening day. The council fortunately saw its way to find the funds that were necessary to put it over the top, or at least get us close to the top. And it was one of those decisions that was, at least for me, and I think for other members of the council, so easy to do. Not only do I think that it is a great addition to the community just because aesthetically it's great, I think it's art in and of itself, and it qualified for expenditure of the funds that we had. But this project, honestly, a lot of people contribute to a lot of things in this community. And this project could not have happened without the idea whose genesis was right here standing next to me. And not only that, to have somebody in our community who's got the perseverance to not just get flowers planted at the post office, but to put up the monuments to the outside of the town is pretty remarkable. We're grateful to you, and I congratulate you. I proudly accept this on behalf of the town.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll be back with weather and sports.